back down right here. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms all the way down, bend those knees, and then back up. Good. And do that a couple times just to create some heat in that body. Oh, somebody unmuted themselves. Hold on. Hi, Tammy.
Hi there.
You need a 1 heavy and 2 light dumbbells. Let's do it 2 more times. And on the last one, you're just gonna hold it down right here. Let your arms come up onto your thighs, round your spine right here, and then drop your tummy down. Let's do it again. Round and drop. 1 more time. Round and drop. Now round it and slowly roll it up. And when you get to the top, we're gonna roll the shoulders back a couple times. Good, then you reach that right arm up, the left arm reaches down, and then reach just over to the side. Get a nice stretch on the side of the torso. Maybe slightly look up towards the ceiling. Come to the center. Let's do the other side. Left arm up, right arm down, and then reach up and over. Slightly look up. Good, come back to the center. Bring your arms in front of you. Heels together, toes apart. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Palms are facing each other. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and reach forward. Back and reach. Good. So you're warming up those upper back muscles. Your inner thighs and your glutes are working. 1 heavy and 2 light dumbbells, Sarah. 2 more. It's okay. Squeeze those inner thighs. Big arm circles right here. Big arm circles. Reach to the fingertips. Good. And circle the other way. 1 more. And then we're going to grab those light dumbbells. We're going to work a little balance in there today. So the left leg is down. Again, spread those toes, put them down. Right foot either on the big toe right here for balance, or let it just hover above the ground. My palms are facing in. I'm bringing them shoulder height and then back down. Good. Reaching through the crown of the head towards the ceiling so you're nice and tall. Engage your core. Breathe. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Keep the arms down right here. Switch legs. This time the palms stay in, and you're going to bring the arms in the front and then back down. So you work in the front delts a little bit more, but you also can tell that challenges your balance a little bit more. Two more. Last one. Good. Now bring the heels together, toes apart again. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your glutes. Bring the hands right here in front of you, and then alternate push up right here. Think about that glute activation, that inner thigh work right here. If the weights get a little too heavy, just put them down. Just do the arm movement. One more on each side. Good, straighten out those legs right here. Bring the arms up and then shoot them through like you're going downhill skiing right here. Good. Control, push through the heels on the way up. Squeeze the glutes when you come up here. That feels kind of good, doesn't it? Yes, thank you. One more. Good, bring the arms to the side. All right, I'm gonna bring the left foot down again. The right foot is just either on the big toe or hover. I'm bringing the left arm to the front and the right arm out to the side. Bring it down, same side. So same thing, good. Two more, working on that balance. Good, bring the arms down, switch sides. So right arm front, left arm out, right here. Good, you got it. Oh, how you feel the shoulders feeling? Starting to get a little heavy, right? Two more. One more after this. Good, bring those arms down, shake it out. Whew. All right, feet are a little further apart here, toes are out. Let's rest those weights on your thighs right here. Just do a little squat up and down. Squeeze the glutes, just giving the shoulder a little break here. On the last one, hold it down right here. Lift the right heel up, down, left heel up, down. Good. Relax your shoulders, lift and tap. Yes, let's get those legs burning instead of shoulders burning for a minute. One more on each side. Good, bring it up. Feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna bring the hands right in front of me like this. Engage your core. You're gonna alternate, extend that arm forward. So it's like a punch, but it's a controlled punch here. We're gonna punch that up towards the ceiling right here. Punch, punch, you kind of up and a little bit across, yep. One more on each side. Then you're gonna punch across like this. I'm pivoting the opposite foot, or the same foot, I guess that is. Punch, punch. Let's do one more on each side. Put the heavy weights down and grab the light weights down and grab the heavy one. I'm gonna put it in my right hand. My feet are shoulder width apart. Engage that core, squat down, come up, squat down and up. So having the weight on one side makes you have to use more core muscles. One more, and then we're gonna add on. So squat down, come up, and curl. So we're adding that bicep curl on the way up. Two more, and then we're gonna add on. We're gonna add on that overhead press. So squat down, curl, press. There it is, all together. Now we're warmed up. Woo. Halfway through the set. Three, two, one more. Good, put that weight down. Shake it out. All right, bring the arms up, bring the knee and the elbow together right here. Right here. Think about that as a standing crunch. So engage that core when you do it. Guess what? We'll have to do it on the other side. Now we know what to expect. One more on each side. Good, grab that weight. Left hand, feet shoulder width apart. Nice and tall, engage that core. Just a squat, push through the heel. Two more. One more, and you're gonna add that bicep right here. Come on up and curl, yep. And curl. Two more here. One more. On the next one, curl and press, curl, press up. That's it. Keep it going, pushing it up. Woo. Fighting through this right here. Four more. Four. I know. Three. Two. One more. Good, put that weight down. All right, bring the arms out, feet a little further apart. Knee and elbow on the same side. Come together right here. Think about the obliques. Your heart rates are probably up a little, right? One more on each side. Grab that heavy dumbbell with both hands. Feet are shoulder width apart. I'm gonna hold it right here, shoulders down, squat down, come up, add that twist right here. So a little rotation. The rotation is coming from the hip up. So just the torso is twisting. My feet are staying grounded. One more on each side. Then you're gonna put that weight into the right hand, the right foot comes back. Hinge at the hip, we're doing a single arm row. We'll do 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the weight in that hand, lift the upper body up. Now I'm squeezing my right glute, the one in the back right here, come down and up. Yep. Back foot preferably on the toes. Squeeze the glute on the way up. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward, left foot back. Left hand has the dumbbell, core is engaged. Single arm row, pull up. Leading with that elbow. You have 5 more left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay nice and tall. Squeeze that left glute. Come down. Push to the front heel. Squeeze the left glute on the way up. You have 5 more left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Excellent. Grab the weight with both hands here. Shake out the legs for a second. I'm going to scoot over to the left a little bit. We're lunging to the right. Lunge out to the right, rotate to the right, step back in. So I want you to really come down here and then push off with that leg to come back. Here. So give me a little power in that right leg. Relax your shoulders. Get that good twist. One more. Good, scoot it to the other side. All right, you're gonna step out, twist, push yourself back. Twist and push, there you go. You have 4 more left. 3, 2 more after this. 1 more here. Good, we're gonna come down on the floor. Have all your dumbbells here. We're gonna start on our back. So the weights are at the top of the mat. All right, gonna have the feet shoulder width apart here. Knees are pointing up, toes are pointing forward. Hands are on the floor next to you, chin's tucked in. We're gonna do some imprints. So all I'm gonna do is press the lower back down, arch it up. Press it down, my butt stays on the floor, arch it up. If you need to turn your mat a little bit to the side to see me better, go ahead and do that. Press and arch. One more time, press and arch. Now press down and walk the hips up into a bridge position right here. All right, so look here, you have your knees in line with your hips and your shoulders right here. Clasp the hands behind your back, reach the knuckles towards the heels and lift up one heel at a time. So lift, tap, lift, tap. So you're getting those calves working too. So glutes, hamstrings, calves, and a nice chest and shoulder stretch at the same time. Let's do 1 more on each side. Bring the hands back to the side of the torso, and then slowly 1 vertebra at a time. Press your spine into the ground. And once the lower back is pressed down, you're gonna bring your legs into tabletop right here. Tap the right heel down up, left heel. You can bring the hands behind the head and lift the head and shoulders up if you want to add on here. Tap, lift. So I'm really engaging that core. My lower back is pressing down towards the ground. My elbows are open. My head is just resting in the hands if your head is lifted. One more on each side. Good, bring those feet all the way together so the knees are touching, the big toes are touching, hands on the floor, chins tucked in. Squeeze those knees towards each other and lift the hips up into a bridge. Hold it. We're gonna lift both heels at the same time. So lift, tap, lift, tap. Get a nice height here on those heels, which is a little harder to do with the knees together. But you're now feeling glutes, hamstrings, calves, and inner thighs. Lift and tap. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, drop the heels and slowly press your spine back down into the ground. 1 vertebra at a time. All right, bring the legs back into tabletop. Hands behind the head, head and shoulders lift, or keep the head down. You decide. Right leg out, right shoulder, left knee. Switch, so you can be right here if you need to modify. One more on each side. Good, bring those feet down. Grab your heavy dumbbell, put it into your left hand. The left elbow is on the outside of the mat. The right hand is behind the head and shoulders lift. All right, you have option number 1, feet are on the floor. Option number 2, legs are in tabletop. Option number 3, heels together, legs are extended. Squeeze those inner thighs. Press the weight up and tap it down. Press and tap. So the core is what's keeping the rest of the body stable here. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, bring the feet down, switch hands. All right, left hand behind the head. Decide where you want those legs. Tap down, press up. Squeeze those inner thighs together if your legs are extended. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Excellent. Bring the feet together, grab the weight, hold it at the upper end right here. My feet are shoulder width apart. My lifting the hips up into that bridge position. Tap the weight overhead on the ground and pull it up. Inhale overhead, exhale pull. Push those hips up. You have 2 more left. 1 more. Keep the weight up there. Slowly press your spine down into the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. I'm going to grab the weight on each side with my hands, 1 hand at a time. All right. Tuck the tailbone under. Again, keep the feet on the floor. Bring them into tabletop or extend them up. Bend the elbows and extend. Tricep skull crusher. Don't let the elbows flare out here. Keep them in line with your shoulders. All right, you got 5 more left. Squeeze those inner thighs if your legs are extended. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Keep the weights in your hands like this. Bring your feet down. The elbows are starting right here. All right, you're going to push the weight towards the knees and then press it back down. So exhale up, inhale down. So it's a crunch with a press right here. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. You have 1 more. Excellent. Put the weight over to the side. All right, tuck the tailbone under, bring the legs up. You're holding on behind the left leg, the right leg comes down. Give it a little bit of a hug right here, a little pull, pull, pull. Maybe head on the floor, maybe head up, you decide. One more on each side. Good, hug the knees in for a second right here. Relax your abdominal muscles. That way we can re-engage them. Bring the feet on the floor. Grab the weight with your left hand. Careful as you pick it up. Start with the arm extended with the palm facing in. Right hand is on the floor next to me, chin's tucked in. Feet are shoulder width apart. I'm lifting the hips into that bridge position. I'm going to tap the elbow down and press up. Now, if you want to add on, lift the heels when you're pressing up. Lift. So you're doing a bridge with a heel lift and a tricep press. Don't let the butt drop down. 5 more. This one is a little harder. It's a tricep press. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Slowly press the spine down. Switch hands. Right arm is extended. Left arm is on the floor next to you. Chin's tucked in. All right, lift the hips up. Tap down. Lift the heels and tap. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Slowly press the spine down. Put the weight over to the side. All right, gonna extend the legs up again, heels together, toes apart. Put your hands under your hips. Now, if you need to modify that, your legs are right here, you're tapping down. Or the legs are extended, inhale down. Exhale, lift. You can also bring the hands behind the head. Inhale down, blow the air as you bring those legs up. So you're activating those deep abdominal muscles with that forceful exhalation. Love the Bee Gees, right? 2 more. 1 more. Good, hug those knees into the chest. Oh, rock it a little bit from side to side. We're gonna come on the side. Make sure the heavy weight is out of the way. You're gonna just grab one of the light ones. So we're going into a side plank with the elbow under the shoulder. The bottom leg is bent, the knees and the hips are stacked. Lift yourself up here with your obliques. Lift the hips up. You're gonna put that weight right here and you're gonna push it forward and back. Now, if you want to add on, lift the top leg up. So press it forward and pull it back. So think about the back muscles working when you're pulling back. One more, you're gonna keep that arm extended right here, then tap the leg up and down. Good, if it gets too heavy, you can always bring the arm in a little bit. One more, good, bring the leg down, the hip down, switch sides. So elbow under the shoulder, straight line, bottom leg bend, knees and hips are stacked. Lift up through here to engage your obliques. Start with the weight right here, push forward and back, top leg extended. Pull back, remember that pulling back, looks great. One more, you're gonna keep that arm extended right here, tap the leg down and up, good. Oh, that weight gets heavy, right? Yeah. Two more. And put the weight down. All right, we're gonna come around on all fours. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. take a little in-between stretch right here. Round your spine, tuck your chin in. Drop your tummy down, open up your chest. Let's do it one more time. Exhale, arch. Inhale, drop it down. Bring your spine into neutral position. Walk your knees back into either modified plank here, or tuck the toes under and come into a full plank. Then I'm going to bring my heels together, toes apart. Now, if you're on the knees, you're just holding it on the knees. But if you're on the legs, on the toes, bring the heels together, toes apart. Squeeze your inner thighs. Think about the chest, shoulders working. Pull that belly button up. Breathe. You want to add on, push forward through the toes and back to the heels. So you're rocking forward and back a little bit. Two more. Good. Straighten out those feet. Bring the knees down. Push it into an extended child's pose for a second right here. And then come back onto all fours. I'm going to come this way. I'm going to put the weight into your my right hand right here. So feet shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart, sorry. Hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. That right hand has the weight. You're going to lift it up and down. If you want to add on, extend the left leg out, but make sure the hip doesn't come up. So the hip is parallel to the floor right here. One more. Good. Put the weight over to the side, bring the hand down, bend that knee, flex the foot, press up. So now you're doing a glute press. I want you to think about pulling that belly button in. So you're not doing that Jane Fonda arch thing right here, but you're pressing with the glute only. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good, bring that knee down. Switch sides. So your left hand has the dumbbell, right hand is under the shoulder. Check in with your form. Left arm leads up and down. Maybe the right leg extends. One more. Good, put the weight down, the hand under the shoulder, bend the knee, flex the foot, press the heel up. Think about that glute activation. Pull that belly button in. Five more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, on your belly right here with the arms extended overhead. We're going to do a lower back strengthening exercise. So palms face each other, chins tucked in. Squeeze your glutes. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. One more on each side. Good, make a little pillow with your hands. Bring your feet mat width apart. All right, squeeze those glutes again, lift the legs, tap them down. So both legs lift. Really focusing on the glute activation, and that lower back is working here. One more. Good, straighten out those legs, bring the hands under the shoulders, pull your belly button off the mat, and come into a modified plank, or tuck the toes under, come into a full plank. We're gonna tap from side to side here. You can do that with a knee down. Reach to the crown of the head, so don't let that head drop down. One more on each side. Good, drop the knees down, come back onto all fours, put that weight back into your right hand. So the hands are back under the shoulders, the knees are back under the hips. Engage that core. The palm faces in and you're bringing the weight out to the side. So it's a rear delt fly. That's that upper back and the back of the shoulder working. We'll do 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. You should feel your obliques activating when that weight comes out to the side. Ooh, it's a little harder to add those extra 5 here on this side, isn't it? 4, 3, 2. You deserve a child's pose. Put the weight down, extended child's pose. Relax your head. Press the palms down into the ground. Breathe. All right, we're going to come on our side again. We're doing the side laying leg lift. So I'm going to use the heavy dumbbell to put on top of my leg, the elbows under the shoulder. Now, if I put the weight up here on my hip, I'm not really going to get the benefit of the weight. So I want to bring it a little further down here. My hips are stacked. My feet are tiny bit forward. The elbows under the shoulder, lifting up through your obliques, and then lift the leg. You can use a little one or a heavy one. And smile. There you go. No slouching into that shoulder. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up right here. Move the leg slightly back. Turn the toe down and lift again. Now, if it gets too heavy with the weight, just put it down. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Ooh, put that weight down. Switch sides. All right, elbow under the shoulder. Put that weight on top of your thigh. Feet are slightly forward. Remember, those hips stay stacked. And lift. Engage that core. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up right here. Move the leg slightly back, toe down, and lift. Try not to slouch into the shoulder. I know this is about shoulder. It's very hard to do, right? Because we're starting to go, woo. Yes. Shoulder stability, core activation, all those big words, those fancy words. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Woo, put that weight down. All right, we're gonna come around on our elbows. Elbows under the shoulders, hands relaxed in front of you. Let your belly hang for a second here and look up towards the ceiling. Just get a little stretch right here. Then tuck the chin in, pull the belly button off the mat, lift the hips up. That's modified plank, or tuck the toes under into a full plank. Right here, push back to the heels, reach forward through the crown of the head, lifting up one leg at a time. It's not about how high the leg comes. I want you to think about the glute working right here. Lift, lift. Isn't it helpful to know which muscle you're supposed to be working? Right, so you can focus on that. One more on each side. Good, come back onto your belly. We're gonna bring the hands behind you like this, palms are facing up. Oh, you know what? Grab the little dumbbells. Yeah, let's grab them. You don't have to use them. It's a suggestion here. All right, so I have the dumbbells here. Put them back in my hand. Turn my palms up. Bring my feet mat width apart. Turn my toes out. Lift up the chest. Lift up the leg and pump those arms up. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the weights down. All right, bring the hands under the shoulders. Funny bone. All right, hands under the shoulders right here. Lift the legs up, bring the heels together and apart. This is what I get for being mean to you guys. Good, so feel those glutes working. Two more. Good, bring those feet shoulder width apart. Bring the hands back under the shoulders, pull the belly button in. Come up into modified plank. We're going into side plank from here. So my right leg comes out to the side like a kickstand. My left leg extends. My left arm comes up. That's a lot of rights and lefts, isn't it? Good, come back to the center. So that leg stays straight back there, the top leg. The left leg is now over to the side. The right leg extends. So your top leg should be in line with your shoulder and your hip, not in front of you. Good, come back to the center. We're gonna do that one more time, but if you want to, keep both legs extended and just come onto the side like this. So you can have that bottom leg bent or extended, yes. Come back to the center and switch. And did I say we're gonna do it one more time? I lied. We're gonna do it one more time after this. Come on back to the center. So your modified version, remember the knees down, the leg comes out to the side, your leg comes up. Full version, bottom leg extended. All right. And then you're gonna lift the leg up. That's a star. It's a shaky star, falling star possibly. Good, bring it back to the center and switch sides. You decide where you are today. Come back to the center. Drop the knees down, push it into that extended child's pose. Well, that was super fun, wasn't it? Thank you for saying that. Bring the legs around. All right, coming into a seated position. I'm gonna grab those light dumbbells right here. Now I wanna make sure my core is engaged here. If at any time when I'm leaning back, I feel in my lower back, make sure you bringing your feet down and maybe just don't worry about the weights and put your hands behind your thighs like this, all right? So if you feel in the lower back, this is your modification here. If you want to add on, I'm gonna put the weights right here and I'll push them up. I can also add on by lifting the feet off the floor. So you have a lot of options here. We'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, put the weights down, hug your knees, right there. And then you're gonna extend those legs up. Now, if you're sitting like this, when your legs are extended, bend your knees and lift yourself up. You can also take your mat and maybe elevate your hips just slightly. Sometimes that takes a little stress off the lower back, all right? Arms in front of you right here, feet or shoulder width apart, my toes are pointing up. Inhale here, exhale, pull back through your belly and reach forward. Inhale here, exhale, come back up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, reach and pull the belly button. So you're working your core. Inhale, exhale up. You're feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. 1 more, reach. And come back up. Your arms are gonna come out to the side. I'm gonna bring my feet mat width apart. My toes are still pointing up. I'm trying not to move my feet as I inhale here and then exhale, twist, twist, twist. Good, inhale, center. Bend the knees if you need to. Twist, twist, twist. Center, twist, twist, twist. Center, 1 more time, twist, twist, twist. I'm gonna take that right hand to left. My left foot, look over my left shoulder. Now my left thumb is down. Turn my thumb down. Good. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, switch to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Pull back to that belly button as you reach. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, arms back up. All right, bring your feet shoulder width apart. Scoot a little further forward so you have room behind you. Arms come in front of you. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck your chin around your back. Continue with your breath as you're slowly rolling down. Really take your time here. Squeeze your glutes here. And then once you're there, you're gonna keep the arms extended overhead. You're gonna pull the heels in. We're gonna lift the hips into a bridge position. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades into the ground and I'm gonna make that a marching bridge, right leg up. If it's a little too challenging, the hands come on the floor. Lift, nice and slow, nice and quiet. One more on each side. Keep the hips lifted and then slowly 1 vertebra at a time, articulate that spine as you press it down into the ground. Bring the arms out to the side. Cross the right leg all the way over the left leg and drop the legs over to the right. You did so good. You should be proud of yourself. Did something good for yourself today. Try to relax the shoulders. Maybe apply a little bit more pressure with that top leg. Inhale here, exhale, rotate back to the center, uncross, and cross the other way. Crossing over and then dropping the legs over. Relax the shoulders, breathe, think happy thoughts. Inhale here, exhale, rotate back to the center. I'm gonna cross my right ankle over my left leg and then drop that right foot to the left side of the mat. Take my left hand and pull the leg towards me. My right, I'm looking over my right shoulder. So I'm pulling the leg to the left, good. We worked a lot of obliques today, so we're giving them a good stretch. Inhale here, exhale, rotate back to the center. And switch, left leg crosses over to the right side of the mat. Pull that leg in with that right hand, look over your left shoulder. So you're wondering, why does she have us inhale and then exhale when we move? Well, there's a reason for that. When you're exhaling, you're activating some of your deep abdominal muscles, so it means you're engaging your core a little bit more, and there's less chance for you to get injured when you're moving back to the center. So inhale here, exhale back to the center. Good. From here, I'm going to hug the knees towards the shoulders. So nice and wide. Your butt comes off the floor. You're rocking a little bit from side to side. Now, if you want to add on, we're going to grab the outside of the feet and push the knees down into a happy baby instead. But the other one gives you just as good as a stretch. This one just looks more fun. This is a great stretch if you're ever at the airport waiting for that plane. Right here is your stretch. People will leave you alone. Very well. All right, bring the bottoms of the feet together, drop the feet on the floor, reach the arms overhead. Give me a little butterfly leg. So we're stretching the inner thighs and stretch to those fingers. Breathe, yeah. Good, the hands come to your thighs, the knees come together. Come up into a seated position. We're gonna crisscross the legs here. Wiggle around a little bit so your sits bones are in the right place. Now we're gonna start with a seated twist first. So left hand and right knee, right arm very close to your torso behind you. Twist, look over that right shoulder. And switch sides. Good, bring it to the center, both hands behind your back, clasp them together. Reach the knuckles towards the ground, open up the chest. Good, tuck your chin in, reach the arms in front of you, push the palms away around your back. And then the arms reach up towards the ceiling. The right arm comes down, the left arm reaches up and over. Maybe slightly up towards the ceiling. And switch and reach. Maybe look up towards the ceiling just a little bit. Come back to the center, both hands clasped behind your neck right here. Tuck the chin in, bring the elbows towards each other and gently pull on the neck. Good stretch on the neck and the upper back muscles here. Open those elbows back up, look straight ahead, bring the arms down. Roll the shoulders back a couple times. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands heart center.